Hey guys, it's Sarah. I am going to post this on my main channel on YouTube, but I don't think I'm going to have comments available on this video just because I don't want to deal with it. Also, I want to post this on Facebook, I think maybe. Um, but I'm going to need to figure out a way to not do comments because I just don't want to read it. I don't want to deal with it. So anyway, with that said, I am just going to jump right in. As you can tell from the heading of this video, this is going to be a more personal video than I've done in a while. Yeah. So because September is national, or it's either National or World Suicide Awareness Prevention Month, I'm not sure which. I know September 10th is World Suicide Awareness and Prevention Day, and that is why I want to try to get this vlog up by Thursday, if not before, because I want to have that on there for that day. With that said, yeah. With that said, this will be a more personal vlog. I will probably be emotional throughout it, and I will probably cry, so bear with me on that. So yeah, I don't want this to be too long, so I'm just gonna jump right in. Also, I'm not gonna do a lot of editing on this video because I feel like this is me at my rawest. If that's even a thing, I don't even know. And you know, I want to be real, and I want to be honest in this video, and I just don't feel like there needs to be a lot of saturation, special effects, and editing for this type of vlog. So I'm just gonna jump right in. As you can tell from the heading of this video, this is about my story with suicidal ideation. There is no gentle way to lead up to something like this, and I have been promising a couple friends for months now that I would film my testimony of how I came to know Christ. That's coming, but I want to do a separate video on that, and there's a specific way I want to do it, and yeah. But with that said, this is a large piece of how I came to rededicating my life to God. So in a way, this is kind of my testimony video. But yeah, I will do another one separately. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I don't know when that's going at, but I'll let you know later. So yeah, I want to go ahead and jump right in. So yeah, here we go. There is no gentle way to lead up to something like this, so I'm just going to say it. I've battled suicidal ideation off and on since I was young. I'm talking 13, 14. I'm not going to go into my full history with it. I just want to focus on the last year of my life. A year ago today, I was at NSU in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. I was an elementary education major, and on the surface, everything was fine. I had great friends. I had a great family. But I was extremely unhappy. I was miserable. I was lonely. I had never felt more alone in my entire life. I felt dead inside. I felt like I couldn't get my life back on track if I wanted to. And ultimately, it was like I was backed into a corner with nowhere to go. It was that bad. And, you know, on September 7th, 2014, I was in my dorm room late at night, And I made a decision that I was going to once and for all end my suffering. My friends didn't know, my family didn't know, no one knew how badly I was suffering. I never let on. You know, I went to class with a smile on my face. Um, I, I did what I had to do. Um, it wasn't until, God, here we go. It wasn't until, it was 2 o'clock in the morning, and September 8th, 2014, I made my decision that I was ultimately going to do it. I was going to go through with it. And a great mentor of mine from another college and another program reached out to me out of nowhere for the first time in a good year and a half. And they saw a post that I made on Facebook and asked, what was going on, how I was doing, and all that. And I finally broke down, expressed to the fullest degree of how badly I was suffering, and if they hadn't done that, I wouldn't be here today. If they hadn't reached out to me, I wouldn't be alive today. And from there, I've spent the past year working on myself, therapy, group sessions, dealing with the stuff that I've cut, starved, drank, self-medicated behind. Things aren't fixed. There are things I'm still working on, and there are things I will be working on the rest of my life. But my life today, compared to where it was a year ago, is night and day different. While I know there are things that I'm not fixed. There are things that we still need to work on. There are things that still need to be addressed. But the whole point of this video was for me to just go on camera and say, hey, you know what, you're not alone. You never know what someone's story is. You never know what someone's going through. This is my story. Suicide doesn't discriminate. It doesn't matter if you're, 12, 14, 24, whatever. I'm just going to be blunt. Crap happens. That's life. It's okay not to be okay. The one thing that I want to drive home to anyone watching this is you're beautiful. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to live a beautiful life. I don't want to say learn from my mistakes, learn from my story, because I'm not a role model. I'm just me. What are you going to do? But this was my story. This is my experience. And to anyone watching this who may be going through the same things that I went through and I'm still going through now, the biggest piece of advice I can give you is to find someone you can trust and confide in them. I feel very fortunate. I feel very blessed that I have the support system I do. I really don't want to sit here and brag. I'm not trying to brag or by any means whatsoever, but it's like looking at my life. I've had a beautiful life. I have parents who adore me. I have great friends. I have I'm active in a few student ministries, and I know if I ever needed anyone, I had people who would be there for me in a heartbeat. And I feel so blessed and so thankful for that. The main thing I want to say is you're not alone. You never know what someone's story is. You never know what someone's going through. No man is an island, and that is something I'm trying to learn. So I'm preaching to myself as well. I'm not just like, talking to whoever's watching this. No man is an island. You cannot get through life alone. Yeah, Sarah still needs to learn that lesson because I haven't mastered that yet. But know that it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to feel sad. Your feelings are valid. I never want anyone to think that because someone may have it worse, that their feelings aren't significant. You're entitled to your feelings. You're allowed to have your feelings. You're allowed to feel sad. You're allowed to be angry. You're allowed to, feel hurt. Whatever you may feel, you're entitled to that. And, I never want anyone to go through what I went through. And, that's kind of why I want to put this out there. To anyone who may be struggling with anxiety, depression, bulimia, self-harm, suicidal ideation, they're horrible, horrible things. I am so sorry that if you're dealing with this, I am so sorry that, you are going through this. Like, no one should ever have to go through any of this. And, that's kind of why I want to put this video out there. Yeah. I don't want to go into statistics because I don't have those, and I don't want to give wrong info. So, yeah. If you want, you can Google the statistics and stuff. There are resources online if anyone is struggling. And I just want to drive home that you're beautiful just the way you are. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. To anyone who's fighting, to anyone who's struggling, you keep fighting. Stay strong, you badass little warrior, you. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go because this video is really long and I didn't plan on it being this long. But, that's my story. A year later, like I said, I'm still struggling to a certain extent with some stuff, but life is so much better than it used to be. And I just thank God every day that He put the right people in my path at the right time to guide me and get me through this. And I can't imagine my life any other way. I don't regret my struggles. While the choices I made were destructive and while they have caused irreparable damage to relationships that I've had, I don't regret them because it's kind of the old cliche, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'm a lot stronger for it, and I honestly feel that if I didn't have the struggles in my life that I did, I wouldn't appreciate all the good and the beauty that is my life now. And so it's I don't want to say thank God I struggled, because that's not the case at all. I hate what I went through, but I don't regret it. I try to live my life without regrets, and I don't regret anything. So yeah, I think I'm going to let you guys go. Was there anything else I wanted to say? I don't think so. I just want to finish this out because I can't say this enough. I just want to finish this video out saying you're beautiful. Stay strong. And yeah, I will talk to you later. Also, there are some more videos that I'm going to do. I think I might do I kind of want to go back to my other videos that I used to do. I think I want to do a what's in my backpack video now that I'm in school and now that I'm finally like in a routine to where there is like legit stuff in my backpack and it's not just like a video of random stuff. I want to do a planner related video where it's like a walk through my Lilly Pulitzer. Yeah, there might be a couple others. But yeah, I'll let you guys know when I get a actual video schedule up. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I know this video was kind of scattered. Sorry about that. So yeah, I think this is all I wanted to say. So yeah, until next time, you're beautiful. Stay strong. Love God. Love others. Love yourself. Love and light.